Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, we're back on the Motu train as Motu Week continues. And it's now the cartoon collection version of Buzz Off. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back for another episode of the Toy Review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they're total shitfest at this very moment. You're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services. And we got today, as our Motu Week continues, with the cartoon collection version of Buzz Off. Now, this is part of the newer Motu Origins line of stuff that they're doing, rather than continuing to do regular figures like characters that were they haven't done yet in the Motu Origins line, that were in the vintage line, and so on and so forth. We're getting now into more of the Filmation cartoon collection versions. So now we are with Buzz Off, and this is from the episode Disappearing Dragons. And it says here, modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe animated series. Cartoon collection consists of, in this wave, consists of Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction, which, by the way, they already did Skeletor in the first wave of figures, or first wave or second wave of figures. I think it was the first wave of figures. And now this one is an translucent version, which is supposed to be, he puts on some kind of cloak or helmet thing, and it made him turn invisible. We also got Frosta, we'll be reviewing next after this guy right here. Now, as you can see, it states on the back title of the episode he was from, and everything else in between. Features to the figure. Now, let's get him out of the package. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Much like the last review I showed you guys of those figures and stuff like that, like Mantenna and She-Ra and stuff, these come on newer card backs that do not bend to hell, that get bent to hell and back and stuff. These are more sturdy card backs and stuff, and not as flimsy as the older ones. Alright, back to what we were doing here. Let's be careful opening this up. That's one side right there. Let's see if we can get the other side here. Go. Now, we're normally not too concerned about the card backs and stuff like that, but what we're doing here is trying to cut this carefully, because we got to take the mini comic out first. Alright. Alright, I think I just got this here. There we go. And there's the mini comic. Also, the instructions. Alright, now that's free. See, the one important thing about when cutting these open and stuff like that is a lot of times people like to cut around the sides, and that's good. It's good to do that and stuff. But there's also the possibility that they might cut into the mini comic too. So it's always better to just pull the mini comic first, then go from there. Come on. God damn, how many more cuts do you want? There. Finally. Sturdy card back and all, but damn. Take your time about getting open. Put that up there. Put that up there. Done. Alright. Now let's take a look at the cartoon collection version of Buzz Off. Head can turn left to right, side to side, all the way around 360 because of it's on a ball joint. It also has where you can put like a visor kind of thing, like he's got his eyes like this, normally like that or whatever, but as the cartoon figure always was and stuff, or the Origins figure is and the vintage figure was, he always had these eyes just like this. So it's an interesting turn how they do that. The wings collapse on the back side here and stuff. This is not removable, so you can't take these off like in the original line and stuff like that. So the wings are attached into this thing here, which is a good thing because you can collapse them without, or have them just like that and like a leg articulation comes up about that far. We're going to put these back to normal like this for now. Leg articulation allows him to push up about that far, like the normal Motu Origin style figures. Foot articulation pushed back about that far, and back up about that far. Legs spread apart. Let's move it about that far. Push back together. He does have boot swivel, which is also his foot swivel, if you will. Leg swivel is kind of minimal. Articulation of the torso. Can turn all the way around. 360. And it can also come apart if you want to do a customizing thing instead. You know? And then you just pop it back together like that. Arm articulation, we're going to test that next. In 1 second, let's get the wings out of the way. Arm articulation allows them to push up about that far, like that. And then back down to the sides again. Can go around whole 360. And so on. Elbow articulation pushes up about that far, because it's only single jointed. And then back down. And so on. And his weapon, which I'm wondering how he's going to hold on to this thing, because he's got these claw-like hands like this, pincer-like hands like Clawful does and stuff. So how's he supposed to hold the weapon? Does it go in his hand like that and then you just hold on to it from there, or? I don't see any points of articulation points for him to be able to hold that weapon. And yet on the package, it shows he can hold the weapon with both hands. Interesting. Okay. So he can hold the weapon. Okay, I see what they did here. There we go. And that's that. That's that. So on and so forth. There you go. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Between the mini comic and how this, it's just another Origins-based figure, you know, as it is. The figure sells on Amazon for $17.99. Was selling for $17.99. Okay, and up. Depending on where you find it too, because if you find these at like Target or Walmart and stuff like that, they are $20 a piece. Yeah, not $17.99 like Amazon had them and stuff. $20 a piece. And if you go on Big Bad Toy Store, they're $20.99 a piece. $20.99 a piece. Excuse me. The question is it worth that price? Granted, it's a cartoon collection version of the animated version of Buzz Off and stuff. But once again, like the Origins figure before it, it's just another Buzz Off figure. It could even, for if you didn't even know it was Buzz Off, you could say it was one of the drones of the Buzz Off's kingdom and stuff like that, because of the lance thing and stuff. Because in the cartoon, the cartoon and even in the comic and stuff like that, you never see Buzz Off with a weapon, other than some kind of like mace-looking thing, not a giant lance. Now, I'm going to show you the mini comic as well, to see the artwork on the inside and so on. And then just like on the back of the card, tells you the 3 main figures in this line. Now, the one thing about these figures, just like Motu Origin figures and stuff, if they all come in the same basic wave or line, that means they're all going to come with the same mini comic. So even if one mini comic gets messed up, like you accidentally ripped it or something like that, you got another one that'll be in the with another figure that is in this line. Meaning that by the time I'm through, I will own, and I get that Invisible Skeletor figure finally and stuff, I will have 3 of this same comic. Three of this same mini comic. Go figure. Anyways, worth it to you or not worth it to you? That's the question I'm posing to you in this video. And I want to hear your answers down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we got going on in 2025. There's always going to be more on the way, and you never know what we got planned. Like right now, our May giveaway is going on right now. Still until May the 29th. If you want to be a part of it, you got to head over to that video, watch it in full to understand everything. That there's no shipping involved, so this is open worldwide. This is open to anyone in the US, Canada, Mexico, frickin' France for all I know, and the UK, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's no shipping involved. You're getting if the winner, whether they're in the US, Canada, and so on, okay, will get their choice of a $50 gift card to wherever, whatever their choice will be. Like if they choose an Amazon, $50 Amazon gift card, and they're in the UK, simple. I just go on the UK Amazon, type in for a gift card, and send it. Simple as that. So, till the next unboxing, till the next so buzzing review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. We're not living in safe times anymore. I want you to use your smarts, use your heads, use your brains. Alright? And don't do stupid shit out there that's going to get you badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever. Alright? You have people that love and care about you, get home safely to them. And every chance you get, let them know how much you love and care about them in return. Because the most important thing of all, when it comes to your family comes first over everything. Always remember that. Because there are no second chances anymore in life. Take the chances and the times while you got them. And make them count. Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Stay safe. See you all